I'm driving up the driveway. I'm like, this is a whole fucking cemetery, dog. And I'm looking, and I get out. Nobody's around, bro. Nobody is around. I literally went like this, looked everywhere. I start walking, drop off her package.
Dude.
She's right there. I'm like, and just the way she looked, I promise you, this lady did not look alive to me. I was like, yo. And when I say, I don't even think she, like, I didn't hear no breath, no nothing. Like, nobody sneaks up on me. And it was gravel. It was all gravel. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm getting chills thinking about this shit because it was gravel. How the fuck did you sneak up on me in gravel?
Yeah.
And I didn't hear it. Like, when I'm walking, I heard every single step I took.
Right.
And welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of the Just Getting By podcast. You already know it's Dave Phrase and Ugly over here.
K-Hori.
And no baby up. But and we ready. We got a lot to yap about in this episode. Let's start with how you doing this week, Kay?
I'm doing good, dude. Like, this is my first official week ever working, like, 5 days a week, but it wasn't too bad, like, really smooth.
Especially fresh out of college.
Facts, like, it felt nice.
What they say? They say, yeah, you get out of college, there ain't no wrestling. Get in the field!
Dude,
Get in the field!
Literally not even no time to really enjoy the graduation. It's just like, another thing off my list. You know what I mean?
Which honestly
which
gotta
is insane.
be ass. But then again, like, when I think about it, just like I said last episode, me in high school, I was already in the field off the rip.
Yeah.
I was, like, thrown to the wolves. But it's like, I need to get back to that shit, man. Just throw myself to the wolves. And this ice is, it's hot.
Yeah.
Woo. So, okay, what type of TV you been into lately? Like, you watch anything new this week?
All right, boom. So I finished American Primeval.
You ain't said that, I thought.
Well, I literally just finished it yesterday.
Oh,
So
you was
I-
talking about you was watching it
Yeah,
last
so
night.
I
Okay. Was
officially-
it good?
It was good, fast, like 6 episodes, and then I've been missing my Korean shows. So I'm like, okay, so I started this.
What you been into on the Korean shows?
So I just started this show called Mercy for None, and then I'm like a little bit into the.
You know what? I think everybody should know. Kay, what got you into the Korean side? That's what everybody should know. What got Kay into the Korean side, yo?
Okay, well, so boom, like I swear it was like 2012. My brother had like introduced
Don't,
me
don't
to.
put me on that. Don't put me. I'm Japanese, bro. I love anime.
Okay, well, if we want to go way back, yeah, like, it started off with the Japanese, but I wasn't really paying attention to anime for I was too busy asking questions. And I think in 2012, like, you told me about, the Pisai,
Is that his name? I thought it was Sai.
okay, whatever, it might be Sai, it might be silent, like, I know I should know these things,
No,
but...
now I just fucking threw myself under the bus. I threw myself under the bus.
And it was, like...
Gundam style.
Yeah, Gundam style.
I was like, okay, what is this?
My first K-pop video, but because I guess, with me being... I was just too close-minded at that age, so I didn't think anything of it.
No, that shit was lit, though.
It was lit as
He
shit.
really,
A whole
he really,
generation,
yo,
maybe more. Like,
he
more.
took that whole genre, like, bringing it to, like, the American audience. He took it by storm. He took all of us by storm. Everybody just fell in love with K-pop. Hey, yeah, he did his thing. To me, whatever we think about K-pop in America, I think he's one of the founders over here, at least. Over here on this side, it was him. He made that shit mainstream.
And then 5 years later, 2017, that's when I really started diving into like K-pop, with the girl and boy groups, more of the boy groups, and then I just got into a little bit of everything. I got into the music, I got into the shows, and then I got into like even some Thai shows, and then even a little bit more Japanese.
Yo, when you think about it, really, like, culture-wise with these shows, bruh, they go crazy. Yeah. Like, what was we just talking about? Monkey Man, bruh. That shit was crazy. Yeah. That movie was so crazy, man.
Dave Patel really did his thing with directing and acting in that movie.
And, like, for me, because, like, every time, like, when I see Indian, like, movies, I was always thinking, all right, Bollywood, they do too much. When I seen that...
some Bollywood, though.
No, when I seen that, though, I said, all right, I gotta put some respect on their name, because that was a perfect-ass movie in every way. That movie was just perfect.
Yeah.
Action, for somebody that love fighting, too.
Dude,
It was
Okay,
perfect.
so the story was great. My favorite transition was when he was like, it was like the
We gotta put that
flashbacks.
on low. I'm sorry, I gotta go on low.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yo, the humidity has been whooping ass, bro. Look up out here. I can't even get the curls to go. I said, yeah, bro. You throwing it, bro. No curls, straight throw. I said, low.
That's one. We're right here.
Oh, yeah, my bad, y'all. Y'all just got heard that in the background.
I'm gonna say this is literally one. That's how when it's clean.
Yeah, don't just pop it up, have it just on.
When it's clean, it sounds loud as shit. So you want to hear 3?
No!
But yeah,
Just
dude,
back it up a little bit.
my favorite, or we can just slide to the side.
Then I gotta adjust the camera. Quit doing it, bro. This might be a KB boxing.
But yeah, my favorite transition was when it was like him and his mom while he was in the water, and the next thing you know, he woke up to the people in the cave.
Yeah, that I thought that was,
it was
like
the music. The music
really
too is
done
called
right.
Dreams, and it was the
Yo, when it comes to soundtracks, if y'all need a soundtrack on anything y'all love, I promise you, Kane knows them all. Oh yeah, that shit right there. Like, yeah, I got that shit right there, bro. I swear.
I love my music. I really do. I love music.
Oh, what type of music you been listening to a lot?
That's a really good combo. I did my thing with
Buffet
that.
music. Yeah, KB, go get you be having that like you go to a Chinese buffet.
Dude,
Bad time
okay.
you play.
It's called
She be whipping it out, she
lo-fi.
be-
I love lo-fi. So I mean, if you're, I wouldn't even say just a college student, but you know, when in college, if you're studying, it's like the perfect thing to have in the background. And then they have different types. But I just took that thing an extra mile, and
Yeah, you went all the way. You said I don't care what culture that shit hitting, it's hitting.
They
And
got
that's just
jazz,
how
they
that
got chill, they got like there's so many. They got Christmas, they got Halloween. It's great.
is.
Yeah.
They got that phrase word.
No, nigga. They don't get free throw. You can
Ah!
make some though. That'll be dope.
Yo, we on movies.
Right.
You know, we have-
sidetracked.
What you talking about, bro? I don't give a about a soundtrack. There ain't no soundtrack. We do this because we do this. But yeah, my bad. I be doing too much sometimes. But yeah, man. Let's talk about some romance movies. This episode here is mainly going to be about the love. Let's talk about that love. I think we ended the last one talk about. We will bring that in for this episode. Let's talk about some love.
Yeah. So I'm looking up some right now.
You gotta look something up. Go off the top of the dome.
Well, okay. Off top of my dome.
See, you already know the type of romance movies I like. I like the ones that end sad. They gotta have sad, and they gotta hit like that because I feel like love always hits in the worst way possible. Like, at least for me.
For me, okay, I like being delusional. I'm not even saying like it has to be a fairy tale type of thing, but I like pretty much like a neutral, happy
I should
ending.
get a fairy tale.
It's not really a fairy tale. It's,
Yeah,
it's
that-
definitely out
Dog,
there.
no, it's not.
Most of
bruh.
us are just introverts. Most of us are just introverts, and we just don't want to be bothered.
No.
We're like, nah, we see what's happening. We're not gonna risk our heart.
Loki. I feel like that is the problem with the world. We all just be like on social
no.
media and stuff like, yo, people really this dumb? We like, yo, people really this dumb? And we'll laugh at it and everybody really be losing their mind. And there's like, it's really the majority of us be chilling.
Facts.
And that's why whenever you see the ones on social media that's really out there, we be like, yo, that's really not the way it is. Like, in life, that is not what it is. That's just the people that got lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, like, cause other than that, that's why I don't want to say it's a fairy tale. It's just you got monsters out here that want to play with people's emotions and hearts and like.
That's
break
just
the
the
heart.
social media shit, bro. I swear that's
not
all it
really,
is,
like,
bro. The people,
it's crazy.
and the thing is, they be trying to blend in with us.
I wouldn't even say like just social media. Like I seen it for myself in high school, in college.
I lived it.
Like, and you lived it. And it's just like, is it really even worth it? So yeah, but in terms of romance movies, I'll go with the classic, like The Notebook. Definitely some red flags in there on one side. Like the more I watch it, but it's low key cute, I guess.
I mean, deep down, nobody is perfect.
For sure, that's where people right off the bat will go wrong. If you're thinking, oh, this person needs to be this, and that, they have to be perfect. And
I mean, in today's world, all you gotta do is show a stack of money, and you said,
that's crazy.
you're like, shut up. It's so that is the worst thing ever. That there are some people that really will do anything just for money, which is crazy. Like, don't you think that's crazy?
Oh yeah, it's
For
great.
money, like something that don't have no emotions. I mean, yeah, it could take you a long way on
Why do you think people go to?
enjoying trips and stuff, but
I don't know. What you're saying.
it depends. How bad is it? All right, Miss Too Bad. We
It
gonna
wasn't
leave.
that crazy, but
Uh,
no. What is it called? Dubai. Why do you think people be going to Dubai?
Oh, they gotta do Dubai to get pooped on.
Pooped on. Like, ugh.
Yo, they get yo. Okay.
Dude.
Like, I have issues, bro. Somebody poop on me, like even get like dog. I'm rumbling.
Dude.
Like somebody can't even spit on me, bro. Somebody spit on me, I'm fighting them. I told you,
That's
like,
a death
I mean, what?
I don't know, like it,
I'm Tyson and everybody.
exactly. Like it's only right.
And I'm moving just like Tyson too, fast. It's side to
If not faster. You know?
Yeah, I planned. But you said The Notebook.
Oh, The Notebook, and of course I gotta go back to like my favorite movie, Avatar. Only the first movie though, because there's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes on in there, but at least like the first one does it for me because they actually took their time with like the chemistry.
And I think that one works because she's. Well, for them, they're not aliens. They're native to that planet, but
right.
they're aliens to each other.
Yeah, so it's just
Aliens
like
to each other
they're foreign
is
to
just
each
really
other,
good at.
and it's just like the way they introduce like the Navi people and like all that stuff.
You know,
it
she's
just-
ready for the third movie.
It's just like how it worked out was perfect. But like the second movie, it was they pretty much took all that out for real, and it was just straight death and like death, violence, and a little bit of fluff and family stuff. So that's why
And
I'm
then
like,
the third one, they better be
I'm
getting that shit
nervous.
back.
I'm so nervous for the third one for real.
That's all
like,
we for. Get that shit back.
there's gonna be more violence. I'm gonna be crying again.
The
Ugh.
movies that I've been really hooked on, it started with freaking that one movie, freaking where dude end up like, you know, offing himself at the end of the movie because he swam.
Oh yeah, Justice.
Yeah,
when
you
he
got
saved
to
girl.
you got to search that out because
He's-
that movie was so perfect to me. All the Bright Places, right?
All the Bright Places. You got it. Look
Yeah,
at
it
that.
always comes up to me randomly, but All the Bright
Dude.
Places, that movie was beautiful.
When
Because
she
that's
came-
also another thing. Two people on two different sides. He was just a nerd in school that everybody thought was a weirdo, a freak, a creep, and then she was one of the popular pretty girls. And then that's just how that works. Like that type of dynamic always works to me. That's what I'm a sucker
It just
for.
really broke my heart when she came out. Spoilers, just in case if you didn't see it, but like it just broke my heart when she came out the water and he's like not right there. He's nowhere to be found. It's like, oh my gosh,
And then freaking,
man.
I like that movie Purple Hearts a lot. Even though it had a lot of singing, they could have cut some of that out, but that was also a great movie because
Oh
that
my
was
God.
also a dynamic because they weren't supposed to work.
Yeah.
She hated the military. She was one of them people that was just doing the most.
Yeah.
And then whenever he did get into service, he needed to get hurt, they really built a real bond and connection. They actually did fall in love with each other. And I really did like that. I like that a lot. And then when she made it big, guess what? They got married for real and they stayed together. That was some good shit.
Yeah.
And there's one more. We Live in Time.
Yeah,
That
you like that?
was,
Okay.
oh my goch, that movie was fucking perfect. I love that movie so much. And then Florence Pugh, marry me, girl. I was like, no, it's fine. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
That was a great performance.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's crazy because I had to like I watched We Live in Time, but because I knew how it was going to be, I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to get attached to this movie or these characters. I pretty much was like purposely like on my phone. I'm like, I'm not trying to cry. Like she has cancer.
No,
I'm
it was just
hell
like
no.
how it started.
It was too realistic.
They really got a relationship after she hit him with the car.
Yeah, I know.
After
right?
he was trying to get pen and paper for his divorce.
I know, right? So it's just like how it worked was crazy. But
And then they just worked together. It was great.
another few romance movies are in that I really love was the Idea of You, which has the same actor from Purple Hearts with Nicholas Galizine, whatever. That was so cute. Him and Anne Hathaway, like their chemistry was crazy. I think I
I've
watched
seen
that
it
twice.
out there, but I never watched it.
And then there's also another movie.
But do it end in death?
No.
I don't want to watch it then.
Oh my gosh. This dude. Red, White, and Royal Blue is also cute too. And also, what else? Oh, yeah. This is a show. Now this one is more of him, and I told you to watch it, but you didn't.
Oh, I know which one.
From Scratch?
Yeah. I
From-
started it. I just never finished it. Maybe I'll watch it right after this or something. I don't know.
From Scratch was so good. They had Zoe
Yes,
working in there.
And they got
okay?
Zoe Saldana. That's
They
to me.
got-
That's when it comes to actresses. She's royalty. That's royalty for actresses.
Anytime it comes down for her to play
Any
to do a crying scene, let's just say she has that down pat. Okay, especially like in Colombiana.
And I think
That's
she's one of those people where she's just an actress. Now we gotta talk about Zoe Saldana as an actress real quick. As just a person and an actress.
Her depth is crazy.
There is like somebody that when you're watching them and you're watching her performance, you see that shit, you're like, yo, she put her heart and soul into this shit, and you gotta respect it. And it's just beautiful every time.
Yeah. So that was really good. I'm over here like really questioning myself if I should even like watch it again, put myself through that, and I'm like, I don't know if I should. Because it was like it was just so beautiful, like the scenery around Italy and like her artwork and all that stuff, and just there was such a good production on how they did it and like the casting too. But once it started hitting the other half, I think there's 8 episodes, so you know how it's like, oh, it's gonna be the first. 6. It might be 6, 8. I don't know.
But they're like all an hour or something, right? Like hour 30 or something. So it's like mini movies.
Probably, and it's just like, you know how the first half always is good, and then the second half it's just like, what the heck did I just watch?
Yeah, you know, like me, I'm a sucker for like romance stuff like that, and then superhero shit. You know, like, stuff like that. People with superpowers.
Yeah.
Like The Boys and shit. That's my type of stuff. I love that shit.
Another movie that I put him on too that I'm really happy you like is, we're surprised we didn't. Oh, you didn't say it. It's Intergalactic.
Oh my god,
dude. Kid Cudi and everyone involved in that movie did their thing.
Where was that at? Was that in DC when I watched it? Because I think I texted you. I was out of town. I was like, yo.
So you watched it?
I was in Myrtle Beach.
You watched it in a nice hotel, comfy bed. Heck yeah.
I remember I was in Myrtle Beach because it was like as soon as I got back from the wax museum, I said, you know what? Kay told me to watch this. Let me watch it. And I was already feeling sad because my relationship stuff. And I was like, yeah. And it just fit so good. And then that song, oh my god.
Willing to Trust. I love that song.
It just worked so perfect. And it, like,
that's like my
there's something about it. That's one where they didn't. That's just two people coming from two different worlds. Working accidentally. That's how I feel like that's how romance supposed to be. You're not really supposed to look for it. It's supposed to just come to you. One day you just like,
that's how I
wait, am I loving somebody without even know it? That's what I need to get.
Yeah, just organic love and just genuine partnership. Heck yeah.
Which sometimes feel like it's too hard to come by these days. Yo, Intergalactic, Kid Cudi did his motherfucking thing, man.
Yeah. And I the reason why I loved it too is because since I was going to school as a photo major,
photographer, yeah.
It's just like the character Meadow, she's over here.
Wait, did she have gray hair too or something?
Nah, she didn't have green hair. She had locks though.
Oh yeah, okay. I swear she had some type of color, bro.
But like she was doing photography and she was.
Maybe I'm thinking about the picture you painted, bro. I think of the picture you painted, though.
And she curated, and she was able to curate her show, or be in a show. And that was just like representation right there for me, and that's where I felt seen. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm like seeing like my future life or some shit.
It was just good.
Just vibing in her loft apartment, like, yeah.
That shit was fucked up.
That movie's probably up there with Avatar for me now, because it's just like that's
Avatar.
It's just that good. The story.
That shit was beautifully done. The way he had all the characters come in, and it's like even like how Kid Cudi was. I feel like I could relate to his character too. Because like I see how his ex had to come in his life like that. Yo, okay. I promise you, that be happening, yo.
I was worried.
Like,
I thought Carmen. I thought she was going to be problematic, and like, sort of, she pretty much was a little
doing
bit.
the most.
But I thought it was going to be like cliche, stereotypical. I'm like, oh gosh, no, get this big headed character out of here.
That's how it be like. But out of nowhere, because like you'll chill with the white mother, then like. Oh yeah, they'll be on the phone with their parents. Guess who I'm with? I mean, wait. What be going too fast? What are you doing?
We just had a fling. Like, what the heck?
Oh my god, that'd be the worst. Yo, that'd be the worst. I'd be hey, what are you doing? Run away. Yeah, that's what you got.
Run away.
Get the dash for real, cause yo, why does that be happening, yo?
Yeah.
That's just an ongoing thing.
Immediately get attached all over again.
I don't know. I think that's a form of manipulation that some females be doing. I swear, because I've ran into that a couple times. I'd be, yo, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, yeah.
romance.
Crap. Romance is something different,
Romance.
man. Like, even when I think about, like, because you didn't get a chance to experience romance yet.
Nah, I just really experienced like crushes and stuff, and even that's like that just turns into limerence. Like this.
Are you using big ass words? Like, what the fuck is limerence? Limerence.
Limerence is pretty much where it's like for me it was always one sided, and with me being the one like having feelings for them, I sort of almost got I wouldn't even say obsessed, but pretty much like
you get that little mini crash. Like, oh, this motherfucker gonna play in my
dude,
face.
I was like, it was so crazy because to them it's like oh my goodness, it was just crazy. And luckily that was only in high school and not in college, but it was just like weird because why am I feeling possessive of someone that's not mine or
Yes,
whatever.
me, I ain't never had that. I ain't never feel like that.
Because like you just get too delusional. But yeah, limerence is a bitch.
Yeah, see, I never had that feeling. Like, even if it was like crush moment, I don't even know if I ever heard like somewhere like, yeah, that's a crush. Because like, yeah, I guess I could like somebody a little bit, but I never felt, oh, I gotta see what they doing. I gotta do this, gotta do that. Because I don't know, I'd be feeling like that's too much.
For me, I feel like there was just times where I just mixed this is when I was still learning what platonic and like romantic was. It's like they're similar, but it's like when you really break down, it's just like, oh, okay, I see where I was getting it wrong at. So that was my problem in high school. Yeah.
See, it's like, I guess
I haven't liked anyone since.
No, see, me, I be trying to be platonic with everybody, but for some reason, as soon as you talk to, like, I know, like, in my experience, I talk to any of these girls, where I speak to them, I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to be cool. I don't want to, like, be on that level at all. Like, I'm a firm believer. I still want men and women to be able to be friends.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather have a female friend. Because, I ain't gonna lie, yo, like, when it comes to the hoes, when they're ho-hos and you know they hoes, they are so much better when they're just your friend, bro. I promise you. Hoes be cool ass friends, bro. Like, that's just what it is. And or you just meet some solid girls that are actually really doing anything, they be cool as hell. I promise they be cool as hell. Because, like, shit, let's go on relationship. Y'all want to go down the relationship rabbit hole?
Let's do it, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Like, romance, relationship. Like, we're on that whole thing. Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. Relationships for me.
I got lore.
I feel like they never work out, though. It's because there's always, like, for me, I can never get that perfect balance of time, money. Because, like, it's always something. Because some girls, they are more money prone than others. So it's like, oh, you got to have money, but you also got to have time. You're like, oh, to have this, like, the time I got to put in to make this money is what's going to change everything.
Yeah.
And especially, like, because I was a young father, having a kid when I was 18, still in high school, that was definitely a process, too. Like, trying to balance out going to school, playing my sport, working 2 to 3 jobs. And then it was like, I was barely, like, hometown. That's why Mom definitely came through with DJ when he was really young. Because, like, dog, like, you know, I said the teacher said it was unrealistic. Yeah, that shit was unrealistic. Like, when I think back up, like, yo, how the fuck? How? That shit almost seemed impossible, but somehow I did that shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
You know, now you should bring that up. Like, doesn't deal with, like, relationships or relationships or friendships, but today at work I had that epiphany, like, yo, just seeing how my schedule is for this year, I was really just thinking about when I first started and how I was just, like, so drained and tired because I kept doing closing shifts and all that, and I was just feeling drained. And just liking my schedule now, I'm like, I just had that epiphany, like, you know what, it may seem so hard back then, but now that I'm where I am at right now, it's like, okay, it's not that bad through the heat and all, but...
No, nigga, I don't know how I was able to do it, though. Right? That's what I'm saying, 'cause, like...
A village?
No, it really wasn't... It still wasn't that much existent. Especially, like, with relationship stuff, like, being with anybody, you gotta have time to put into them as well.
Yeah.
So it was like I was bare minimum with everything. More of my time was making money. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm making this much money. I got to bring this much money in. It was looking good money-wise. Everything was looking really good. But on the other end was some mental stuff. Finding out because
like
I didn't have enough time
you
that
yourself.
you lose your relationship. then you're like, oh man, am I doing good enough at being a father? You're like, oh, I'm not doing good enough at being that. I'm not doing good enough. It's just one crazy mental warfare.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when I think about it now, I'd be damn, how the fuck did I do that? Because like the days I have my kids, I'd rather just spend time with them and just, even though they be driving me crazy sometimes, I'd rather just spend time with them, hear what they got to say, watch them grow. Because to me, that's way more important than any money I can make right now.
Yeah.
And then, like, saving my second relationship, how that went. I felt like I was more time prone than money prone. So that also had problems, too. I was like, damn, no matter what, I can't find the right balance. Because I thought if I put the more time in and do all the little things, check off every single box that anybody would like, it would work. But guess what? That shit was still not enough. I was like, damn. So now I'm just like at this point where I'm like, damn, maybe love really ain't meant for me anymore. But that's okay right now because the grind has been crazy. Like, look at me. I'm back on this channel. I got my other channels and I just balancing them all. Got DJ start his channel. He doing his thing. And it's just, yeah, man. Love's ass, bro. Love literally killed me in every way. Love.
Yeah, it's just one of those things for me where from pretty much since I was a teenager, maybe all the way up till a year or two ago, where I just like, somewhere along, I was just like so romance heavy. Love this, love that. When is it my turn? Da 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 da. But like, as I'm like getting older and really like needling in what I need to focus on.
Because I guess sometimes I can even bother a person too. Like just sitting there like, hey, like I'll be chilling, doing whatever, like still checking off the right boxes, making sure you're checking off all the right boxes.
And there's just,
you're seeing all these shitty people get into good like relationships with a good person, and you see them ruin a good person, and then they get on the net lying and shit, and you like, yo. Every time I see people lie, I'd be, yo, like you just be lying, bro.
It just sucks, but it does suck. But it's just like, once I really started realizing my purpose, and I'm just, or more so accepting my purpose, because I'm just assuming at this point, like, my purpose isn't to be loved, it's to, give love, just be positive, continue being positive, and,
but that
stuff
shit,
like that.
Like,
it's like, it's more of like a manipulative thing, so I can just, so I don't think about it too much, because if I think about it too much, I'm really getting my feelings.
Yeah, no, that's why I say it's good that you didn't have the relationship part, because with the relationship part, like, I think the same, I'm like, all right, I'm just here to give love. But I'm like, damn, what's wrong with me that I can't receive that shit back, bro? Like, what's wrong with me? I'm doing all the right shit.
But everyone else is like, whether if they're shitty or not, it's just like, what the
like,
fuck?
somebody could do you so bad, and then, like, literally they know they did you bad. And they could go on and act like they didn't do you bad. Like, yo, like, I guess they really didn't, like, love me at all, dog. Because, like, how the fuck can you do somebody bad that you love?
Right.
And then just walk away and then go to somebody else?
And repeat or treat them better somehow.
Like, you just see them doing everything that you was like, damn, nigga, I was asking for that. Like, you couldn't give me none of the shit I was asking for.
You made it seem like I was crazy or asking you for too much.
Yeah, like, yo, the bare minimum shit. I couldn't get none of that, but you're giving this person a bare minimum times 10? All right, bet.
Yeah.
And then it just fucks with your head mentally. And every day you just be fucked up.
Yeah. So there's like, at least for me, there's advantages to it, but at the same time, where if I get caught up, it's just like, oh shit.
You know, I was supposed to love a ghost or something. The person's supposed to love me already dead. They already died. Fuck. Man, go get the Ouija board. There. It's like, yeah, but dog, that should be crazy. That's a whole like wild story that all good people really do get. It depends, because I guess it depends. Some people do get their time, some people just don't, which is okay. Okay.
I mean, at least for me, it's like the advantage is like just really trying to live life without needing someone and seeing, because like there's this part of me that's just like, damn, but there's nothing wrong with experiencing life with someone, but then it's just like, all right, it challenges me specifically because it's just like how it was for me growing up or feeling shelter or whatever. So it's just like, okay, this is my time to see how far can I go on my own, like what big moves can I make on my own in terms of traveling, like on an impulse move instead of like needing a friend or someone.
Like, you gotta think like this. Don't even limit yourself to just America.
Yeah,
because sometimes that is the problem. Just like Americans a lot of American people think different than other people in other cultures. You know, always explore. There's so much in the world, and like with me, I be sitting there like, yo, I should have like. I get mad at myself for not having like any kid or like child romance and building that shit up and like as in like a preteen and stuff. Like anytime I got close to it,
I feel like we had.
I just ran away. No, I just ran away, bro. Like as soon as I'd be yeah, or I'm always on my toes, and I was just always watching. Like yeah, just know I'm not trying to get hurt like that. But it would have been fun. It's something I should have just let myself experience. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like with certain things, so well, I don't know because I don't know. I don't know if you're about to bring the parents into it. It's just like sometimes I feel like they're definitely a factor, and it just depends on if they even like allowed that. You know?
No, deep down, nobody gave a shit about that. But it got to like, if they're like, yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that.
For me, I feel like that's
think
all I
about
remember.
it, when like even if you watch a romance movie, when people are young, they sneak off. That's usually how it is. You just sneak off, and that's just how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But me, I was too busy just tiptoeing, playing a game, trying to make money here and there.
Yeah, you're just busy. Clockwork.
Grinding, and then once I found my sport. That's what I love. That's what I fell in love. That was my first love. Was my sport, bro. That shit changed me. Cause like, just like I said, all types of love, like friendship love, that shit could be weird too. Cause when you lose that, hey, I know you get. When you lose that, dog, that shit hits different. Especially whenever you're like, damn, man, stuff that I would have never thought about hurting you in that way. How the fuck you gonna do me like that? It'd just be ass. But fuck it. It's like, when I think back, I'm glad I got to experience the moments with the people that I do think about when it comes to, but fuck it. If it was supposed to happen that way, it's better it happened then instead of like when I made it in life and then I get backstabbed when I make it.
Exactly. Like, you can't
it's better to get backstabbed early.
For sure.
So honestly, that's where we're in the romance shit. It's better to get backstabbed early.
I like that.
Amen to that. Hell yeah, man. There's always a positive, even though it was negative. Fuck it.
What's the next time?
Anything, man. How you feeling, Jay?
Feeling good, you know.
This nigga, she about to cry.
No. I'm seriously feeling good. Maybe a little hot from that, but
It's just hot as hell, bro. The humidity, dog. This summer is all about making a bag. I promise. Like, everybody that is here watching this, if you've been fucked over in life this summer, we are making the bag. That's it. We're all making the bag. We're getting ourselves on track. That's the goal, getting ourselves right back on track. Because I feel like I got so far off track that now that when I'm seeing myself working hard, I'm just getting happy with myself. I'm finally getting proud with myself. I'm like, yo, I'm finally doing the shit I should have been doing. So it feels good. So everybody, you got some shit you got to do? We getting back on track this summer. All of us.
Oh, yeah, man. It's just the way to be. Because at least, you know, once you're on track, you can really start living instead of just surviving. Oh, I think that's a nice transition. Living instead of surviving.
That's the point of life,
Heck
dog.
yeah. No.
But sometimes you got to survive.
Yeah,
just
of course.
to live.
Oh, my God.
Because if you don't survive to live, my dog, you don't wake up dead. That doesn't make no sense. But yeah, damn, man. Love life. See, me, I can't talk about love. That should put me in a downer. Completely in a downer.
There's some travel plans. How about that?
Well, we could talk about travel plans.
Like, for one, definitely South Korea and Japan, Thailand.
Dog, Japan has always been my number one spot, bro. Every single time when I think about life,
Naruto
Japan.
Supreme Bowl. Thank you. I don't know the name, okay? I forgot already. Don't know what I'm hopefully talking about. No, they'll be like, what?
Ichiraku ramen, bro.
Ichiraku?
With me.
Ichiraku?
I might really punch on you, bro.
No, seriously, Ichiraku?
Yes, Ichiraku ramen.
Alright, Naruto Special Supreme. Thank you.
I'm about to slump her, bro. Like all of y'all know. Like, look at the size of these hands, bro. I'm about to slump her, bro.
But yeah. Because look, you eat that, I'm good
I,
for the
I
whole
was
day.
I was really thinking about the Universal Studio out there
Okay.
because like it's just different. Because don't get me wrong, I never even went to the one here, which that's also my plan. Like going to Disney World, going out there,
Yeah.
just Universal. I love amusement parks. That's something I don't talk about often. I love amusement parks because the thrill, that thrill is real, bro.
I still need to experience like other parks here. Like I never went to Hershey or Six Flags. I'm sort of not worried about it. I more so want to experience like a circus.
Yeah,
I've never been
I
to like
wanna
a festival.
I want to go to a festival, a fair.
Yeah, like
But
that's where I
guess
want
what?
to go.
But this is the problem. If I go, I want to go with somebody I love, bro. Like romantic,
imagine
though.
being on the Ferris
It's a
wheel or
romantic
whatever.
type shit, bro. That's my problem.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Imagine the content, the photography.
Exactly, because
Like, oh,
I'm a lover boy too, man. I just be.
Call me lover boy. Sorry.
No, sir. You got me.
Now we gotta go upstairs. Let's do that later.
Man, after this part, I'm slumped, bro. Not really. I'll probably be up for a little bit, but hey, amusement parks, fairs, like, cause I know we do get that little big fair that do come out here, and I definitely do want to
They
go
do
to.
be coming out here. They be coming out here with their truck. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know what year that was. It could have been 2021 or
Every
2.
year.
It was just like everyone had their trucks and their food
Yo,
trucks.
they have this
They
little
were coming.
barbecue thing going in Monroeville coming soon.
Really?
At the end of this month, and I was like, yo, maybe be a case of yo slide there, go eat some barbecue food and get fat.
Dude. What was that one spot in Oakland like that was going on? Wasn't there stuff going on?
There's always stuff going on,
Dude,
man.
I need to go down to Oakland.
It's just
again.
like, that's what I feel like living is we need to start just saying fuck it. One day just wake up, fuck it. I don't care, and just go record some shit and go try some shit. That's just really what it is. It's like when I went to New York, when I tell you I was just going to eat food truck just because I ain't really give a shit, bro.
Yeah.
I said, damn, bro. I said, it's 3 a.m. and I'm hungry and everybody's out and it's
No,
lit.
that's so lit though, because it's like, yeah, here it is 3 a.m. where it's like in certain parts of the town people are possibly asleep, but here in New York in the Big Apple we're up.
Yeah, in the city,
We're
dog.
up.
Hey, I told you didn't get to experience
Only
Times Square
6%,
yet.
if even that,
So
dude.
the Times Square was definitely different. It's like when it do die down, it dies down for like an hour, bro. Literally an
And then
hour,
back
and
up.
you'll start seeing everybody like. Cause I
They took their
remember
nap or something.
because I was out that whole time, dog. I had a job, and I swear I slept like an hour. And I said, yo, I said, ain't no way everybody waking back up. I said, yo, did people really nap for an hour? The
Right.
delis was still open. I was able to go get a sandwich out the delis right away.
Let me get that.
Yo, I promise you, I
bacon and
just
cheese.
ate all
Bacon and
night.
cheese. I need to practice that. Let me get my. Let me get some bacon and cheese. Biaggi.
Oh, I don't know. Yo, you just go to the no.
Let me get bacon and cheese. What did they say? Let me get a bacon and cheese. I'm gonna practice it so I can sound like
Bacon and cheese.
a channel sound, like a
Bacon and cheese.
tourist. Yeah, let me.
No,
Bacon and cheese.
no. Another place that is super similar to New York that I feel like, but they're just not open all night, is Boston. They talk similar. When you're in Boston, I swear everybody talks similar to New York. Maybe that is a thing. Maybe somehow I don't know, but Boston's cool. Like when it comes to Boston, I didn't get to really experience it to the fullest. But being in that city, it's a nice ass city too. Like nice. And you get some New York vibes there too. And it's just chill. I like Boston.
I swear there was a
But
girl
I
at
be
work
feel like
with-
there's mobsters, bro. I feel like in Boston, the Italians be out there heavy, but I don't know what it is.
They
Being
vibing.
me and Italian people all my life always been vibing. It don't matter. It's always been about me and Italian people.
Your spirit. You're
Always.
a natural
Yeah,
born leader,
like-
so
and
they're
like-
just like, oh, we need you.
And like literally, as soon as I every time I had jobs anywhere in like the New England states, Italian people, Sicilian people, they're over there heavy. And every time I meet any of them, yo, they just be cool as shit. Like, I mean, bro, I don't even know you, but you cool as shit, bro. We just be
Yeah.
talking about life. We be like, yo, I mean, yo, you would think if somebody walked past, I'm like, these motherfuckers knew each other all their life or something. We just be vibing us out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is cool. It just always be like that. Me and Italians, always, every single time.
I love that.
But then again, even with Hispanics, I'm always cool with them too. I'm cool with everybody. It don't be mattering. Like, that's why I said that little race shit. I hate that shit with a passion. Everybody got to stop that dumb ass shit. Because we all putting ourselves back. It don't matter what race you are. If you fighting, being racist or anybody, it's putting everybody back. That's really it. Everybody putting everybody back on some dumb shit. Missing out on a bunch of cool ass people. So yeah, man, Boston's dope.
That's why I don't like that.
Connecticut's
That's what
I hate
it just takes me
Connecticut.
back to like.
I don't even know why I hate Connecticut. I just do.
Is it just dry and empty out there?
New Hampshire is ass.
Wasn't it the one where
Oh, New Hampshire is
was that the
ass.
place I was giving you Get Out feel like vibes?
No, that was that's fucking certain parts of West Virginia, bro.
Okay, that's insane. Like, oh, we just walked into a sundown
I
town.
told you, dog. I Ubered some food, bro. Uber Eats, bro. Because the part I was in, bro, I said, yo, I am not supposed to be here, bro. I'll tell you, I was the only black person in that area, and I had a job right there, so I was over like, damn. And even like when I went into the hotel, they was looking at me. Everybody was staring at me. I was like, damn, yo. It was like everybody just, I said I'm locking my door, bro. I said, well, when I open for real. And I Ubered the food. She said, she was looked down. Oh, you look like a Daquan here. I said, oh. I told you she did that. Oh, you look like a Daquan here. I said, oh. I said, I actually would tell y'all, oh, let me hurry up and get back in that hotel. And that food was ass. And I think I just got McDonald's soon. It was the worst McDonald's I had in my life.
Unseasoned and uncultured and nasty. Just dry.
It was just butt. That's it. It was just butt, bro. I said, ain't no way.
Yeah.
She said, you look like a Daquan. I said, oh. She did that. I said, oh, okay. I need to get the fuck out of here. When I got done with that job, that was the fastest I got out of a town, bro. I swear.
Dude. That makes me think about the paranormal story. I feel like you didn't tell the first episode.
Which one?
The one with the cookies, the grandma with the cookies.
Oh, that was out here though.
Tell it.
And that was when I worked at Amazon, bro.
Still.
And I told you I delivered a package, and that's like her house was on the cemetery.
Crazy work.
So I'm driving up the driveway. I'm like, this is a whole fucking cemetery, dog. And I'm looking, and I get out. Nobody's around, bro. Nobody is around. I literally went like this, looked everywhere. I start walking, drop off her package.
Dude.
She's right there. I'm like, and just the way she looked, I promise you, this lady did not look alive to me. I was like, yo. And when I say, I don't even think she, like, I didn't hear no breath, no nothing. Like, nobody sneaks up on me. And it was gravel. It was all gravel. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm getting chills thinking about this because it was gravel. How the fuck did you sneak up on me in gravel?
Yeah.
And I didn't hear it. Like, when I'm walking, I heard every single step I took.
Right.
And you know me, I walk light.
Right, yeah.
Now, like, I still heard every step. And she's right there. And she offered me some cookies. And I'm like, nah, she said, like, the ones it was, I'm allergic to nuts. So they're nuts. And said, you can come inside, I can make some more. I'm like, That's like that part. And she said that, yeah.
That part. That's
she said, yeah. You can come inside, I got some more. And she just stared. And when I tell you, she was looking at me like this. Plain face, nothing. I make some more. Come inside. I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. Are you sure? And then, literally, 1 second, bruh, I walk back to the fucking van. Like, the van's just right here. I'm right here. The porch is over there. So when she gets me, it's like literally once I turn from the porch. And then, literally, I get to the van. I'm like, yo, and I just look, and she's gone. I'm like, yo, where the fuck did that lady go, bro? I was like, yo, because she watched me as I walked to the van. Like, she just watched me. And then when I turned back, because I knew she was watching me, I turned back because she didn't move. And she was gone. I said, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. It was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
It's about to be a cornbread moment, like, get over here.
I don't know. My rage would have took over. Ain't no old lady slipping me like that, bro.
That's insane.
But that shit was definitely something crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, that just takes me back to like some videos I seen on TikTok where it was like, yo, where did Amazon be taking me? It'd be
Yo,
like,
I told you, like, the house was in the middle of a graveyard, bro. In the middle of a graveyard. Who is living there in the middle of a graveyard, bro? I was like, yo, this is a cemetery, and I'm up here.
Yeah.
And it was nighttime. It just happened to be one of my last, like, it was like my last 3. I think she was like that third one. There was 2 after. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck? Who did I call? I think I called mom or something. I was like, yo, like, I'm tripping. Like, I don't know, like, where this lady went, bro. Because I just kept thinking about it. I was like, yo, like, was this a ghost, bro? I was like, yo, like, what is going on? And
like,
I felt so uneasy.
When she, like, opened the door, was there a light inside or was it dark?
Where are you getting the door open from? I told you. She was behind me. After I dropped the package off.
Well, because you just said come in. You said come in.
No, yeah, that was after. She said, no, because she was behind me. She said, no, you can come in. She pointed at, like, where you can come in. And I don't know how she got behind me, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody sneaks up on me in gravel that easily, bro.
That's insane. That's scary.
That's all, I was like, no.
That's
No.
an entity.
And that face was so pale, bro. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah. I didn't see no life in her eyes. I promise you. It was weird.
This world's definitely spiritual. That's nasty work.
That was crazy,
That's nasty work.
Man. God bless her soul. That's how I'll keep it.
She has one.
No, cause she offered me cookies. She's probably just old lady. She's probably at grandma or something, and was probably baking some cookies when she passed or
Why am I
something. You
thinking
know?
like the worst scenario? Because I've been watching too
I
many
know
horror
you watching
games.
too much dark shit, bro.
Too many horror games.
She said,
and stuff.
I see you.
Like just some shit.
That's the time she wasn't telling you. She just vanished, bro. When I turned,
Cause like it's just the fact that you didn't hear her on gravel and she came out of nowhere. Like, what she just watched.
I was like,
the whole
of course,
time,
me. I'm
or,
always peeking over my shoulders. I'm walking like this, and I'm like,
you know.
and then by the time I turned, when I went to the vent, I just hopped to that. I was like, yeah, she going. I was like, she going. I'm going. Cause at the lunch, they had to back down all this, like, it was a long ass gravel. I had to back down the whole way, and I was like, fuck it, it's nighttime. I was like, I don't care. I'm just hoping I don't see her. I don't see her ass when I'm backing up.
Yeah, and at least that's the only thing that happened, you know.
I'd have been screaming. Ah! I'd have left that motherfucking van, bro. I'd have ran so fast, bro. I don't even care.
Like, hey, where's her truck? Yeah.
I'd have been praying to my ancestors, give me the speed I need.
Feel like Usain Bolt, if not faster.
Yeah, the speed I need. That's all. The speed I need. Shit. That shit was crazy. But no, Louisiana was different. I like Louisiana. You could feel it in the air that there's some ghost shit down there. I'm telling you, you can feel that shit in the air. But I liked it, man. I was eating that gumbo down there. I was in the bar with my drinks. They playing jazz music everywhere. It's just a different vibe. A whole different vibe. Everything got voodoo on it. I was like, yo, I don't deal with that voodoo shit, bro. And it's like, but whenever they talk to you like about voodoo, it's like completely different than what we would even think.
Okay, what were you
like,
saying?
When we think of voodoo, we think of the deepest, darkest shit. They're like, oh no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's like,
well, yeah.
I think of like voodoo dolls and shit when I hear voodoo. Or like some dark ass magic,
like
but it really
magic?
isn't. Yeah, that's what I think of, but it's not.
I mean, here's the thing: when it comes down to witchcraft and voodoo, yes, you can use it all for negative stuff if needed, but it's definitely a positive.
Yeah, and that was the first time I ever got a little reading.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I was
because when it comes down to tarot card readings
tarot
and stuff, it's just like.
Yeah, because I remember I told the lady, I said, no, because like, and she said, yeah, because everybody always want to say it's like demonic. That's
exactly.
Not.
It depends on who you're going to and what their intentions are.
Yeah.
That's what Girly Girl was on. She's not that's why she ain't my friend anymore.
She was on dark magic type shit?
No.
Oh.
Like she was saying like she was when she was getting into her like spiritual stuff, she said she had someone, a significant other that was like doing tarot reading. She was like, I just got a bad vibe. I'm like, okay. But they're probably using it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
she's an idiot. I don't care.
Dude. Would never float your boat.
No, because some people just be making shit up, bro, to make some money. I promise you.
Something.
They be like, they're good improvisers. That's what I'll say. People that do that shit is good improvisers. Don't really have you thinking they know your life. They don't know shit. they watch and see how you tweak and move by certain things they say. That's what they do, and they improvise from there.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But no, that shit do be funny though.
I like the aesthetic of it though. Like the
some of that shit be weird, bro.
What? Which part?
Like
all
just
of
some of it, bro. I be y'all niggas do the most.
Hmm.
That's why I'll be like me. I don't like dealing with anything where people be talking about, oh, I can read your life, read this, read that, because you can't, bro. And then when they start saying some dumb shit, I be, yeah, no, and goddamn well, I ain't got nothing to do with my life. I just do it so they feel good about themselves. Like, I told you this is real. But no, none of it's real.
Right.
Just like zodiac signs. Like I told you. I mean, like when I was working at the airport, I told you there's this girl. I had her really believe it. I was a whole different zodiac sign than I really am. Yeah, because that's what such and such. Like, and then a month or two go by, like, yeah, I'm not even really that. I just told you that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, I was like, no, shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up.
That's hilarious.
That's what they really be doing.
They just want to perceive you off as something
I know, instead of just asking, who are you?
Right, so as soon as you give them any, like, that's why I'm glad I stopped that. Because I was that type of girl in high school. Like, what's your zodiac sign? I just wanted to have something in common with someone, but it's just like, it's really pointless because you can have things in common with someone.
With anybody. Yes, it don't matter.
Yes, it's just like,
everybody.
There's no point. Like, some things of it can be true and it is connected, but it's like, you don't gotta base your whole life
but it's connected
off
for
of it.
everybody,
You know
bro.
I mean?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think a lot of people do that shit. They'll read it and they'll really, this is me. And they'll literally live by what that shit say. And I mean, you don't have to be a robot, because, like, that's really what it is. A lot of people put yourself in a category and stick to that category and don't realize they just threw their whole self away to be perceived by everybody else that way. And it's stupid.
It's hot as shit.
I know, it's hot as hell. Shit.
The next up.
No, actually, I'm good with actually ending the episode there.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good long one.
Yeah.
And then, next episode, I think we'll have a lot more to talk about. Hopefully it's not as hot, because with this heat...
I feel like I'm not talking as much.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you just Cajun.
I'm just doing, like, ad-libs for like,
She one of the rappers. Yep, nah. Yeah, but
like, when it's hot, it affects everything. You don't even want to move.
No, I swear, it was like, look, in my chair, bro, like, it's a leather chair, so it's hot as hell. That's why I keep moving so much, and I know my chair is loud because it's old as hell. It's time to get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Buy me a new one. I'm broke. F you. F you, man. That's that guy.
Like the same chair, you want a blue one or different brand?
No, some of these chairs be heavy as hell, bro. I swear some of them be heavy.
I
Like,
can't
when I be
even
moving
imagine
people's
building
chairs and they be so heavy, I be, yo.
Yeah.
I'll be, yo. Like, why is your chair 50 pounds, bro?
Yeah, no, because
or 100
especially
pounds.
on that Chinese app, Ritno, like, they be having some cool chairs and, like, gamer rooms. I'm just like, yo, for what? I mean, it's your space, but that's a heavy-ass chair. I know it. They're using their whole body to move the box.
Oh, next episode, I have some ideas. We could talk about, like, let's talk about fashion and all that next episode. I'm down to talk about that. Maybe we get, like, some exotic snacks to try or some shit. Something random in the next episode, too. But, hey, guys, this was me, Ugly Boy Quan.
And it's me, K-Ori.
They didn't hear that shit.
It's me, K-Ori. Oh, my goodness.
But, guys, we out. Until next one.